Hi guys, good morning and welcome to lesson number 6. Today we will study about the circulatory system, okay? In the first part of our lesson, I ask you, what do you know about the circulatory system, or what have you heard? Remember that the K word is in the clues chart that we work in the classroom, okay? It's what we know, okay? So I'm asking in the first part to answer, what have you heard about the circulatory system? All the ideas that you have written in the ideas part of our lesson, okay, will be cleared up today. I will explain a little bit better what is the circulatory system, how it's made up, and what are the different functions of the parts of the circulatory system. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the video so that I can explain to you a little bit more about this system. Okay, let's continue talking about the circulatory system. That is our topic for today. Lesson number 6, pages 46 and 47. The first question of this lesson is, what makes up the circulatory system? Here, in this presentation, we have the components of the circulatory system. The principal organ, the central organ of the circulatory system is the heart. Then, as you can see, blood is also part of the circulatory system. And then we have the vessels. We have different type of vessels too. We have arteries, veins, and capillaries. But let's go and talk a little bit of each one, okay? What is the function of the heart? The heart is the one in charge of pumping blood around the body. And how does the heart pump the blood through the body? It does that work through the vessels. The blood goes through the vessels. The blood collects all the nutrients, the gases that our body needs, and it's the substance in our body, right, that helps us to be alive. It reaches all the parts of our body, all the organs, right? And the blood is made up of 3 different components as well. It has 3 different types of cells. It has red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. While the arteries are the vessels that transport the blood that is rich in oxygen. Veins take the blood that is rich in carbon dioxide. And the blood capillaries are the smallest type of veins and arteries that we have in our body. They are connected to all the organs around it. Here we can see that the circulatory system carries 2 types of blood. That's why when you see maybe your skin, you will see 2 different colors, right? Sometimes you see some vessels that are like green or purple, right? We can see 2 different colors. Why? It's because we have like 2 types of blood going around our body. The first one is the oxygen-rich blood. This one is transported by the arteries and take the blood from the heart to the rest of the body. The oxygen that is poor blood, oxygen poor blood, okay, or oxygen that is rich in carbon dioxide, it's transported through the veins, and these take the blood from the organs to the heart. So one type of blood is rich in oxygen, and the other type of blood that is darker is rich in carbon dioxide. In the last part of the lesson of today, we are going to answer this question. How does blood move around our body? How does the blood move? Here, you have the same picture that you have in your book in the page 47, where it's better explained. Blood moves continuously around the body, okay? It never stops, okay? It can be. That never happens. The heart is always pumping blood, even though you are sleeping, okay? Now, the heart contracts and pumps the blood into the arteries. The arteries then carry the blood around the body. The arteries are divided and they become blood in blood capillaries. These blood capillaries are connected to the organs and are the smallest type of vessels. What happened in the first part? Okay, here is where all the processes start in the number 1. Collects the oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide into the alveoli. That is connected, okay? There is there are some vessels that are connected to the lungs, okay? And through the lungs, as we studied in the last lesson, we know that we take in the oxygen and we release the carbon dioxide. Why is this one that is connected to the heart, okay? In the step number 2, what happens is that the blood collects the nutrients from the small intestine. What nutrients? From the food that we eat. In the next step, in the number 3, that releases oxygen and nutrients into the body organs. Arteries are the ones that take the oxygen from the heart and then leave the oxygen through all the body in the organs. In the step number 4, also blood collects the waste substances or things that our body doesn't need anymore, right, from the organs, and then it takes it to the heart so that they can be expelled. And the number 5, okay, in the number 5, you can also see that, or in your book, you can see that also blood is the one that helps us to release the waste substances that our body doesn't need anymore.